Hello everyone. My name is Naneshwari Bhosle, a computer engineering student at MIT Academy of Engineering. Welcome back to my channel. This channel is dedicated to exciting world of cybersecurity. Let us see the next part in this video. So, let us start with authentication and authorization. Authentication provides a way of verifying the identity of the user. Authentication is a process of determining whether someone or something is in fact who or what is declared to be. For example, that is connection oriented communication. Both sender and receiver should be authenticated. In connectionless communication, only the user who is sending the data should be an authenticate user. And let us see what is authorization. That is providing authority or permission of accessing the system. Privileges of accessing data, directories, files, etc. of the system. It provides it provides identification of the user as authorized users. For example, a network admin giving the permission to access the network files. So let us see the next topic, that is OSI security architecture. ITU, that is International Telecommunication Union Telecommunication Standardized Sector, it is a service provided by a protocol layer of communication open systems. To ensure the enough security of a system or organization data, the OSI Open System Interconnection defines systematic approach for providing security at each layers. The systematic approach of defining and providing security requirements. The OSI mainly focuses on three components, that is security attack, security mechanisms, and security services. So let us see one by one what that means. Security attack, that is an action that may compromise the security of the information. Secondly, security mechanism, that is a process that is designed to detect, prevent, or recover from the security attacks that are going to be held. Third is security service. It enhances security of data processing and information transfer of an organization. Let us see the next slide, that is security attacks. So, in computer and computer networks, an attack is an attempt to alter, disable, or destroy or to gain authorization access of confidential informations. There are two types of security attacks that takes place. That is, firstly, passive attack, and secondly, active attack. So, let us see one by one what that attacks means. Firstly, passive attack. Passive attack is the information is only monitored during data transmission between two persons and don't involve any modification or modification to the content of original message. That is been called passive attack. Passive attacks are further divided into two categories, that is release of message contents and traffic analysis. So let us one by one see what that in detail. Firstly, is release of message contents and traffic analysis, that is snooping. Release of message content, it's quite simple to understand. When we see a confidential emails to others, our aim is only intended person should access this email. If this email is accessed by unauthorized user, then contents of message are released against somewhere else. Nextly is traffic analysis. Suppose we mask the content of the message using encryption. The opponent, that is third person, is able to capture the contents of the message but not extract the information from the message. So the opponent might be an observer, a pattern of messages to get location of any clue regarding the origin of the message. Passive attacks are difficult to detect because they do not involve any modification of the information. So the message sent and received is in normal fashion. Let us see the next slide, that is active attacks. So active attacks involve modification of data stream or creation of a false stream of a message. Such type of attacks is to corrupt or destroy the data as well as the network itself. The information has been modified during transmission between the sender and the receiver. Active attacks are be divided into four categories. It involves some modification of data stream or creation of a false stream, that is active attack. So active attack involves replay, modification, denial of service, and masquerade. So let us see what is masquerade. When an attacker pretends to be an authenticate user, it gains the access to the system. It also steals important data from the system. It is generally done by stealing login ID and the password as well. Once an attacker gain access, they get full. Once an attacker gain the access to the system, they get full access to the network deletions or changing the data as well. So he or she is pretending the user from accessing authorized information. Let us see replay attack, that is rewrite. It is a network attack in which original data get modified and new malicious code added to the valid data during the transmission process. So new generated malicious code retransmitted again and again to the receiver as a replay attack. So retransmission of subsequent information in order to create a unauthorized effect. Let us see modification of message. So the original message has been modified by the attacker to make it non-meaningful for the receiver. So modified is also called as replay attack. So when a content is modified after the sender sends it before it reaches to the intended receiver. So let us see denial of service, that is DOS. So making the network unavailable for the user to communicate securely. It is generally done by interrupting in the network connection between the users, making some services unavailable for the users or disrupts the entire network by overloading with unwanted messages. DOS attacks attempt to shut down the network of the computer services and deny the use of resources or service for the authorized users. There are different security policies like firewall, intrusion detection system to protect such type of attacks. That's it for this video. So if you like this video or if you feel this is a knowledgeable video, so please like, share and subscribe to this channel for more exciting videos. Thank you.